Well, hello everybody. Welcome back another programming episode. Today's episode we are going to talk about Python data types. Today's episode I'm going to talk about. So hello back another Python programming video. Today's episode is the next part, the second part of dictionary lesson. Today's episode is very interesting. In the previous video, we saw different things, and we learned very good things. But today's episode is a little bit different. You know, we're gonna take a new things in Python or in dictionary. I'm sorry. So let's get started. What I'm gonna talk about today's episode is building dictionary incrementally. I hope if I so anyway, let's get started from zero. You know, let's remove all this. Yes. So we saw there's I think 4 ways to build or define a dictionary. Today's episode we have another way. It's a good way. There's no problem with others ways, but this is another way. So let's get started from zero. So this is way is very important. So the first thing what we're gonna we call it this way, building in dictionary incrementally. So what is meaning incrementally? So incrementally, it's like let's take a paint, because I like paint. It's not my skill. I have no idea how to paint and drawing things. So the first thing, incrementally, it's like one, add one, one, and then add one, and then add one, and then add one. What does that mean? That means we incrementally things. So the first thing we're gonna make, let's draw. So the first thing we're gonna define or create empty dictionary. How to make empty dictionary? Just like this, and like this. So let's make first empty dictionary. So create so let's take mix dictionary. So what we're gonna do is let's say our info or our values. So what we're gonna do now, let's say this is empty dictionary. So print our values. So we're gonna get empty dictionary. So this is empty dictionary. So if you can't remember or the data, or if you want to add k with its associated value, and then after that you add, and after that you add, it's like you are increase. This is you are increase. So the dictionary is increases by adding add another k and add another k. So I know you don't get the idea. So let me give you example, and then you're gonna get the idea of what we talk about here. So what we're gonna do in this situation, we're gonna get first create. So we created empty dictionary. So we're gonna create or add our data. So what we're gonna do is doing something like our values, and then let's say name, and we're gonna set hello or Salah, Salah. So let's print our values. So what we're gonna get name and Salah. So we can do something like name. So we're gonna get Salah. So let's try to increase our data. So let's say our values. So first I'm gonna go do this because I have no idea about and Marcus. So Boston equal to Red Sox. So we have our values, and let's say chill or names, you know, and let's say do sublist. So sublist, I'm gonna Salah, and let's say pill, something like that, and let's say John. So print our data, which is our values. So we're gonna get all this is our values. So we can do, for example, names, and what we're gonna say Salah and Pill and John. So this is the first thing. So we once you created just sorry once the dictionary is created in this way, its value are accessed the same way as any other dictionary. So retrieving the values in sublists or sub-dictionary requires key and indexing. So in this situation, I want to get pill in my sub list. In this situation, I can do something like this. So using get access or something like that. So I'm gonna set our values, and I'm gonna set names, and I'm gonna set in -1. So let's do print. I hope if this works. So we get John. So this is the first thing. Let's say if we want to get Bill, which is -2, or I think 1. So we get Bill, and we can get 0. So this in this way we use it, or we access to our values with so this way requires if we have, for example, our values, and let's say family or animals, something like that, and let's say I think like this. So in this situation, what we're gonna do, dog and fed and pit. So let's just take this, you know, but you can of course do something like our data, and let's say, so in this situation, how can I get, or how can I, so in this situation, to access to our values, it requires or to retrieving our values, we can so here we have dog, which is bits, so we can do bits, bits. So our values, and let's say bits, and let's say here a dog or cat or dog. Let's say dog. So what we're gonna get is Fido. So let's try to this cat, and what we're gonna get socks. It's very simple. So we have subs. So this is the key or all those values, you know. As you know, you can't access to values using index in a dictionary. Of course, you must access you can access to your data using keys, but you can't use this as with the dictionary using indexing. So I know I said this I think 4 times, but it's very important. So this is a quick note. So all those are really important. Let's talk about another thing which is very important, and let's talk about which is very important. Let's do this. That's gonna be well. And let's say print values. So what we're gonna get is like this. Let's try. Let's add another. Let's define another 3. So 3 is equal to I don't know, 14. In this situation, what we have is this. So you can define. We can use 1 or numbers as a case, and we can use tuple if the tuple contain only string, and so we can use also built-in functions or built-in objects, I think. So let's say if this is integer and this 0.5, this is a float, and this is a boolean. I think boolean. Anyway, so let's just keep up with only those. So we can do this. So int and class float. So we can use those, you know. So yes. Also, there's another thing that it's very important. You need to know this, which is I don't know. So we have we have methods or dictionary methods. Methods. Clear, item, and pop, I think. Yeah. So let's just work with those. So if we have, for example, data, and let's say here data equal. So data is like this, and let's say print the data. So well, I'm good. We can do data dot clear. So clear is method that we use it to clear the dictionary, clear data, or clear dictionary. So none. Also, so we can do print we print data. This is the first thing. The second thing, we can use data. Also we can use another thing, which is items or keys. I think get data, or I'm sorry, data dot get. So we can get Chlorido. So we can get is method that it allow you to get your it will give you the values of a particular key. So we have another thing, which is default value. Default. So default is if get not found any your key, it will raise it will give you minus none. So let's say edge, so it will give you none. We can use something like you have not found, k not found. So it will give you like this, or -1. You can use -1 and it will give you like this. Yes, we have, I think, items, which is items. So it will give you all the items, Dict items, Chlorido and Roxas, all the things, so yes. Let's do here keys. It will give you, we have only one key, so let's add another key data, for example family or name, and let's say my name is John. So name. We have another thing, which is values. Return the list of all values. So we have two values, John, and so we can do values, and we're gonna get Rockets and John without keys. Only what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is pop. So pop, and we're gonna put the key that put the key that would you like to remove from the list, from the dictionary. So let's say name. So name, and what we're gonna get only and let's say print data case dot case data dot case. So we're gonna get just Chlorido. Yes, and also we can do data we're gonna get just Chlorido, but John is still, we can do also another thing, which is very, very good. Pop item or remove item. Let's add data edge, and let's say edge is something like that. So it will remove the item that is found in the last dictionary. In this situation, edge -1 is will remove because it is in the last thing. So let's try edge. So let's do this again. It will remove this, and let's remove this, and it will remove this. So we're gonna get print data. So we're gonna get empty dictionary. Yes, this is the first. Just we have another another d.update merges a dictionary with another dictionary or with an a triple key. If object is a dictionary, d.update merge that. So yes, so thank you for watching this video. See you another video, or see you with after this video we're going to talk about if statement or conditions in Python. So this is we finished the data types in Python. After this video we will jump to the next part of Python, or the next chapter. We're going to talk about conditions in Python. After that we're going to talk about loops. So yes, so thank you for watching this video.